Hi folks, I'm Judd. I'm a professional astrologer with 35 years consultative experience, and these are my astrological forecasts for each sign of the zodiac for the year 2014. Enjoy. And this is the astrological forecast for the sign of Scorpio for the whole of the year of 2014. Well, Saturn's still with you, but this is the last year. Saturn is still in Scorpio, and he will leave your sign for the first time around December time. He'll come back in 2015 briefly for a few months, but that will only affect a few of you. And Saturn is not actually going to be directly challenging all of you this year. Many of you, particularly perhaps those of you born, say, before November the 7th, 8th, you're going to find that Saturn's done his worst. It is primarily those of you born from perhaps November 9th, 10th, through to perhaps November 16th, 17th, who are going to be feeling Saturn most of all over this coming first 9 months of 2014. Saturn's on your sun, folks. If you're old enough, look back to 1984/5. You'll find similar circumstances. This is 29-year cycle stuff. And if you're not old enough, then look at the 7-year edge. Every 7 years, something like this happens. Saturn's in town. Now, you can choose to do what most people do, which is whinge and moan about how hard your life is, how much of a struggle it is, how unsupported you feel, how tired you are, how no one appreciates you, and how you're not getting any results. You can do that. Or you can put your nose to the grindstone, you can stay below the radar screen, you can shut up, and you can just get on with it. And if you do that, without whinging, and you just really just graft, and then you work some more, and then you do a bit more hard work, you will put in place long-term roots and foundations that will act as the basis for your big time future, but in a way that will set you up for a very minimum of 7 years, and hopefully the next 29 to 30. So it's worth doing it the hard way. Don't take shortcuts. Saturn's principle is clear. Always do it the hard way. You get it right first time and you become a master. And take your time. Plan, if you're just entering a period where you can sense a degree more gravity and pressure at the start of the year, then plan on this not really working out properly until you're into September, October. And those of you born after November 15, 16, Saturn will then pass on your sun briefly over the period of October, November, early December, and you're going to get a much more condensed and concentrated version of Saturn, whereas it'll be much more yes, no, black, white, and it'll be much harder but briefer towards the end of the year. Pluto, on the other hand, Scorpio's ruler, is doing wonders for some of you. Those of you born around November the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, what a great year you're going to have. There's so many deep, profound opportunities coming your way for restructuring, transformation. It's like caterpillar into butterfly and snake shedding skin. Really healthy time. Neptune's shining very well on Scorpios born in late October. Here I think I'm looking at those Scorpios born around the 26th, 7th, 8th, perhaps 9th of October, maybe 27th, 28th, 9th, 30th of October. And here there's the opportunity for much more, I don't know, artistry, music, theatre, subtlety, refinement, aestheticism, even spirituality, to become more the order of the day. And you should find, if you're born on these days, that the quality of people coming into your life over the coming year reflect these qualities. Uranus isn't touching you, there's no sign of disruption or chaos. And Jupiter's actually bringing some pretty good financial and business opportunities into most of your lives in the first 6 months of the year. So providing you're working hard and not taking shortcuts, you're going to be able to put food on the table and pay the rent, and that's fine. Saturn will look after you as long as you're doing it the hard way. And then Jupiter moves into Leo in the second half of the year, and some of you, particularly those born before November the 4th, may experience the time of late July through to late September as being somewhat larger than life and over the top. And you shouldn't take sudden flare-ups at that time too seriously, just for a couple of months. I suppose the crunch time of the year will be the 6 to 8 week period of time that Mars will spend in your sign. And that's going to happen around mid-July to mid-September. That's when I'm seeing most of the actual physical actions of the coming year. And that's where I think most of not only the decisions but the actions that spring from those decisions will take place. So this is the last year of Saturn in your sign. He will begin to leave your sign in mid-December, and certainly 2 weeks into December next year, most of you are going to be able to give a big collective sigh of relief, because at least for a few months, until he goes retrograde, Saturn will leave Scorpio. So, as far as the year 2014 goes, Scorpio, Saturn's with you for the final time. A very disciplined, focused and concentrated and structured year. There you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was helpful and fun. Big thank you to all those people who have supported me over 2013, and I will continue to do my best to bring astrology to the world in 2014. My philosophy is clear. Astrology should be free. However, if you wish to make a small donation, there is a donate button. It keeps these videos going. So thanks, have a great year, and I'll be here all year. See ya, bye.